We back? MrDoTheMath here. Now we're going to talk about finding the surface area of a pyramid. Surface area of pyramids. Right? Alright? You guys know that a pyramid is it's going to be a solid that creates that has a polygon base, and its faces are triangles. All of its faces are triangles. If you see here, all the faces are triangles, and the base is a polygon. Okay, and that is it's a shape with non-curved sides, with 3 or more non-curved sides. Right? That is a polygon. All right. Now, in order to find the surface area of a pyramid, here's your steps again. First thing you got to do is find the slant height. You got to find the slant height. Ask me how you find the slant height. Ask me.
How do you find the slant height?
Hey, I'm glad you asked. In order to find the slant height, you use Pythagorean theorem, just like you did with cones. Now, again, so you have the area of the base, right? The slant height would be the height of the side of the pyramid. Alright? So, in order to find the slant height, you use Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals your slant height squared. Okay? So again, it's the square root of a squared plus b squared. That gives us our slant height. Okay? After you find your slant height, just like with cones, you rewrite the formula. But the formula is slightly different than a cone, because see, a cone, what's the difference between a cone and a pyramid?
The
base. The bases are different, right? So a cone has a circular base, a pyramid has a
square base. Well,
so it's a base that's a polygon, so it's going to be like a triangle or a square or something like that, right? So because the bases are different, the formula is going to be different. Okay? Here's your formula for a pyramid. There's going to be the area of the base plus 1/2 the perimeter of the base, times the slant height. Again, it's like the area of the base plus 1/2 the perimeter of the base times the slant height. And the way I like to write times 1/2 would be area of the base plus the perimeter of the base times L over 2. Right? If you put that all over 2, I like that better. Okay? So once you rewrite that formula, step 3, you would just simplify. Until you get your answer. You're going to simplify. And then, so step 4, you would find your lateral area. Your lateral area, guys, is the area. It's the area of the pyramid minus the base, right? So it's the area of everything but the base. So it's the area of all the triangles, basically. That's what the lateral area is. And this part is your lateral area. The lateral area is the perimeter of the base. The perimeter of the base times L over 2. That is your lateral area. Okay? And then finally, 5, you add your base, the area of the base, plus your lateral area to get your surface area. Okay? To get your surface area. Okay? So first things first, let's come over here. Let's look at finding the slant height. If you had a pyramid, okay? If you had a pyramid, and does that look like a decent pyramid? That's a decent looking pyramid?
yeah.
All right. So this is the base. I don't like my pyramid. Look.
That mother look bogus.
It looks bogus.
That mother like a kite.
Okay. Let's clean it up.
It looks like a messed up tent.
It looks like a messed up tent. Alright, what if I do it like... Is that better?
Oh yeah.
There you go. It just
Look
look like
the
some
same.
lines to me. It still ain't gonna matter.
It works.
That look good.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so this is the base of our pyramid, right? This is the base of our pyramid, all right? And the ugly pyramid is the base, right? Everywhere else we have our faces, right? Okay. Now, typically we'll either give you the slant height, which is this measure, or you'll be given the height of the pyramid, and that's from the base to the top, the base to the top corner, right? So if let's use any one of these pyramids, right? If this length is 150, all right, so the base is 150 by 150, and the height of the pyramid is 100, we would have to find the slant height, okay? To find the slant height, we use Pythagorean theorem again, right? Now, what I want you guys to see in this pyramid is that in order to create a right triangle, because we have to use Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, we have to create a right triangle. When you create a right triangle, you're breaking a regular triangle in half, right? When you break it in half, you create this right triangle. Now, we've created this right triangle from a triangle that has a base of 150. So this triangle cut in half would have a base of half of 150, which is, what's half of 150?
75.
Thank you. 75. So 75 is one of those spaces. The height of this triangle is 100. So it'll be plus 100 squared equals our slant height squared. 75 squared is 75 times 75, which would be
A lot.
5,625, right? 100 squared will be 100 times 100. How many zeros are involved with 100 times 100? How many zeros are you dealing with? How many zeros?
4.
4. So 100 times 100 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 10,000. Okay? That's going to give us L squared. Okay? When you add these two together, you get 15,625. Right? L squared. So to find L, you take the square root. Alright? The square root of 15,625 is...
Oh, snap.
Beat the show.
That's a big number.
Beat the show.
Girl, sure. It's 125.
Very good. L is 125. Alright?
Sorry.
So,
Sorry.
this is how we find our slant height. We use Pythagorean theorem again. So basically, what you need to see is that you have a right triangle just like with cones. Okay? Alright, so let's, do you want to find a surface area of this or you want to use another one?
That one?
Let's use this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, again, find a surface area, you want to find a slant height. Our slant height was what? 125. So this is part 1. Everybody got that part 1 is slant height, right? Alright, number 2. Number 2, you're going to rewrite it. Number 2, we're going to rewrite it. So we got the area of the base. The area of the base is going to be 150 times 150. Alright, I need your help in this problem. So, you got 150 times 150. Alright, area of the base plus the perimeter of the base, which would be 4 times 150 over 2 times 125. Ask questions. Well, let me ask. Where do I get 4 from?
Is that the side to
The size of it.
the base?
Yeah, because our base of our pyramid is 150, 150, 150, 150, right? We have 4 150s, right? So 4 times 150 is going to give us the perimeter of our base, all right? Again, perimeter, you know, is the distance around. Distance around, okay? So I need some calculations. I need calculations. Huh?
Is that,
This is 600?
no, is that 3,000?
4 times 150 is 600.
4 times 150 is 600. So you got 600 times 125 over 2. Alright, that's setting us up for our lateral area. What about 150 times 150?
That 3,000.
Is it 3,000?
No, it ain't.
No.
It's gonna be bigger than 3,000, right?
22,500.
You don't know how to say it, no.
22,500, right? Alright, so that was step 3. You want to simplify. We simplified by multiplying the area of our base plus the perimeter times the surface area, times the slant height over 2, okay? Now we can find the lateral area. Lateral area, so number 4, our lateral area is going to be this 600 times 125.
Okay.
Or, better yet, we can change 600 to be 300 because half of 600 is 300, right? So do 300 times 125. So you can do 600 times 125 divided by divided by 2, or you can do 300 times 125 to get the same thing. You get what now?
37,500.
37,500. Do I have a second when somebody can confirm that? Somebody confirm that?
Wait, what I'm supposed to, okay, 600 times 125 divided by 2. Yep, that's it.
Good job. So that's the lateral area. Alright? Number 5. You want to add the lateral area and the base together. So that's going to be 22,500 plus 37,500.
60,000.
Gives you a 60,000?
Yeah.
I'm about to see.
60,000 is now our surface area. Jamie, do you agree? Do you agree?
Yes, I do.
You do. Good. Okay, so let's go back to review. Alright, again, to find the surface area of a pyramid, the very first thing you want to do is find the slant height. If they do not give us the slant height, which is the side of the pyramid, they don't give us the length of the side of the pyramid, we have to use Pythagorean theorem to calculate that. Okay? After we find the slant height, we're going to rewrite our formula using the area of the base plus 1/2 the perimeter of the base times the slant height, which is L. Okay? Then from there, you're going to simplify. So whatever the area of the base is, right? You're going to multiply that. Whatever the perimeter is, you're going to figure out, you're going to actually calculate the perimeter, right? From there, step 4, you're going to find the lateral area, which would be the perimeter times the lateral area all over 2. Okay? And then finally, you're going to add the base, which is the area of the base. You're going to add the area of the base plus the lateral area, and that gives you your surface area of your pyramid. Okay? We all good with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And then if all else fails, you have how many faces you got? How many triangles do you have?
4.
You have 4 triangles, and you have how many rectangles? 1 rectangle. So again, worst case, if we get to the test and we tap out, all right, to find the surface area, you would do the area of the base, which is a square, plus the area of your 4 triangles, and that would give you a surface area as well. Okay? Okay? So this is length times width, that's length times width over 2, length times width over 2, length times width over 2, length times width over 2. Alright? Worst case. So you can do it this way, or you can do it that way.
Yeah, that one.
That way. Alright. Do the math.
Wait, can you do another way too?